What if I told you that the biggest obstacle between you and the life you want isn't your situation? It's the program running inside your mind. Think about it. Why do some people wake up energized, focused, and determined every day, while others keep promising themselves they'll change? Tomorrow they'll start exercising. Tomorrow they'll start saving money. Tomorrow they'll start working on their goals. But tomorrow never arrives. And here's the strange part. Most people think they have a discipline problem. They don't. They have a programming problem, because every action you repeat becomes a command. Every thought you repeat becomes an instruction. Every excuse you repeat becomes a belief. And once that belief settles into your mind, your life starts following it automatically. By the end of this video, you'll discover how successful people reprogram their minds for discipline, focus, and achievement. And the final method might completely change how you see yourself. So stay with me, because the most important shift comes near the end. Most people spend years trying to change their actions. Very few change the system creating those actions. Imagine a computer. If a computer has faulty software, hitting the keyboard harder won't fix it. You must change the code. The same thing is true for your life. Your habits are outputs. Your mindset is the code. Today we're going deep into the hidden programming that shapes success and discipline. And once you understand it, you may never look at motivation the same way again. A young man wanted to become successful. Every morning he watched motivational videos. Every evening he made ambitious plans. Yet every day looked exactly the same. Months passed, nothing changed. One day he asked a mentor, "Why can't I stay disciplined?" The mentor replied, "What do you tell yourself every day?" The young man answered, "I'm lazy." The mentor smiled. "Then why are you surprised when your mind obeys?" That answer changed everything. Because your brain is always listening. Not sometimes, always. When you repeatedly tell yourself, "I can't focus. I'm not disciplined. I'm bad with money. I never finish things." Your mind begins treating those statements as facts. Then it starts looking for evidence to prove them true. Think about that. The words you repeat become instructions. The instructions become beliefs. The beliefs become actions. And the actions become your reality. Successful people understand this. They don't wait until they become successful to think differently. They think differently first. Then success follows. There was once a student who constantly struggled. He failed exams, missed deadlines, and believed he simply wasn't smart enough. One teacher noticed something unusual. Whenever the student made a mistake, he would say, "See, I knew I couldn't do it." The teacher gave him a challenge for 30 days. Every time he caught himself saying something negative about himself, he had to replace it. Not with fantasy, not with unrealistic confidence, just with possibility. Instead of, "I can't," he said, "I'm learning." Instead of, "I always fail," he said, "I'm improving." At first, nothing happened. Then slowly, his effort increased, his confidence grew, his results improved. The circumstances didn't change first, his self-image did, and that changed everything else. But changing your self-talk is only the beginning, because there is another hidden force controlling your behavior every day. And most people never notice it. Let's talk about identity. Most people focus on goals. Successful people focus on identity. Here's the difference. A goal says, "I want to write a book." Identity says, "I am a writer." A goal says, "I want to get fit." Identity says, "I am someone who trains consistently." This may sound small, but it changes everything. Because people naturally act in alignment with who they believe they are. Imagine someone who identifies as healthy. Skipping one workout feels uncomfortable, not because they're motivated, because it doesn't match their identity. Now imagine someone who identifies as lazy. Even productive actions feel unnatural. The behavior clashes with the story they're telling themselves, and eventually, the old identity pulls them back. That's why lasting change begins with identity. Not motivation, not willpower. Identity. Ask yourself, Who am I becoming? Because every action casts a vote. Every workout, every book page, every focused hour, every promise kept. A vote. And eventually the votes become an identity. If someone followed you around for the next 30 days, would they believe your habits or your goals? Think about that, because your habits reveal your true identity, not your intentions. Here's a truth many people don't want to hear. Your environment is stronger than your willpower. Imagine trying to eat healthy while surrounded by junk food, trying to focus while notifications explode every minute, trying to build discipline while everyone around you encourages distraction. That's like trying to swim upstream every day. Successful people don't rely entirely on self-control. They design environments that support success. They remove distractions, reduce friction, create systems, and make good decisions easier. The easier a habit becomes, the more likely you are to repeat it. The more often you repeat it, the more automatic it becomes, and eventually, discipline feels effortless. Not because you're stronger, because your environment is working with you. But even with the right environment, most people still quit. Why? Because they misunderstand one critical thing about success. And this lesson separates high achievers from everyone else. Most people expect success to feel exciting every day. It doesn't. In reality, success often feels repetitive, quiet, ordinary. The champion practices again. The entrepreneur works again. The student studies again. The creator publishes again. Day after day, week after week, month after month, no fireworks, no dramatic transformation, just consistency. And that's where most people quit. They're waiting for inspiration. Successful people keep moving even when inspiration disappears, because they understand something powerful. Results are delayed. The work comes first. The reward comes later. The seed is planted long before the tree appears. And many people dig up the seed because they don't see growth fast enough. But the successful person keeps watering, keeps showing up, keeps going, even when progress is invisible. Imagine two people. Both start the same journey. The first person works hard for 2 weeks, sees no results, stops. The second person works hard for 2 weeks, sees no results, continues. After 1 month, still continues. After 3 months, still continues. After 6 months, the difference becomes obvious. From the outside, people call it talent, luck, natural ability. But they missed the real cause, consistency. The second person simply stayed long enough for the results to appear. The fastest way to build discipline is simple. Keep small promises to yourself, not giant promises, small ones. Read 1 page. Exercise for 5 minutes. Wake up when you said you would. Complete 1 task. Why? Because every kept promise strengthens trust, and trust creates confidence. Many people think confidence comes before action. It's actually the opposite. Action creates confidence. The more promises you keep, the more evidence your mind receives. Eventually, your mind says, "This is someone who follows through." And that identity becomes powerful. Final open loop reveal. 23 Baki, 24 Sex. Remember the question from the beginning? Why do some people seem naturally disciplined? The answer is, they aren't necessarily more motivated. They simply installed better mental programming. Their thoughts support their actions. Their identity supports their habits. Their environment supports their goals. And their consistency reinforces everything else. What looks like discipline from the outside is often alignment on the inside. Yourself 1 year from now. 2 versions exist. One continues repeating the same patterns, the same excuses, the same delays, the same promises that never become action. The other version starts today. Small changes, small improvements, small wins, day after day, month after month, until those small actions become a completely different life. The choice isn't made next year, it's made today, right now. If this video helped you, make sure to like the video and subscribe for more content on success, discipline, mindset, and personal growth. And before you leave, comment, "I am reprogramming my mind." Write it below as a commitment to the future version of yourself, because every transformation starts with a decision, and sometimes one decision changes everything. See you in the next video.